Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new version of Adventures in the Library. This is a new documentary in the series that will be Adventures in the Library. We're going to be looking at trains, and specifically, we're going to look at the physics and engineering that we can get out of videos here. And our primary source that we're going to be using is YouTube. And we're going to show you how to source YouTube. So, right now I'm on YouTube. I'm at the video that I want to watch here, and I'm going to highlight this right now. I'm going to right click and copy link location just because I had already viewed this, and so I'm late to watching this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewatch this, and what I always do is I always copy this to a source list in my notes. So I have my notes here for trains. Here we are in trains here. There's the channel, there's the shows and docs. Here's the one here on trains. That's the main source, so we're going to be doing Adventures in the Library. And here are all the sources that I've been able to get off of YouTube. Right now, we're on this one here, the Car Nut and Train Nut 2. And later on in the video, we're going to be going on to Norfolk Southern Corporation. So, let's watch this video now.
Until 1940, Shasta Tower protected Union Pacific's Anaheim branch as it crossed the Santa Fe at this location. Around 1990, the line was cut back from here to Anaheim, and the branch merely connects now with the BNSF on the left. The engineer keeps the speed down so as to reduce some rather lengthy waiting time expected at Fullerton Junction. Metrolink commuter train to come off of Metrolink's Orange subdivision before we can continue east. The junction is at the signals. The sun breaks out as the engineer gets the signal to proceed.
Alright, that's the end of this part here, the part 4. We're going to go on to part 5. I'm going to go on to part 5 in a little bit. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for different sections of the video that I can pull information out of to do the physics in there and the engineering. The first part is you got to take measurements, and there's a number of analytical geometry that can be done in there. But you have to pull information out of it first and sort of really know where you're going before you do that. But if you notice here, there's suggestions on the side here. And the one that kind of caught my eye here is this Communications and Signals Then and Now. And it's done by Norfolk 7. So I'm going to go here, and I want to see what this is all about. I want to see what they have to say. And if it's good enough, then I bookmark in my notes the location, what channel this is, so I can come back to it later on, and do some more research on here. And this will give us a nice direction to go into.
For more than 100 years, communications and signal systems have played a pivotal role in railroad operations. CNS systems have evolved from manual-based methods in the early days to mechanical devices, then to today's electronic systems that are essential for safe and efficient delivery of customers' freight. In this program, we'll take a look at how communications and signal systems have developed through the years.
That's good enough for me to keep watching, but I noticed as I was watching through here, right, that we still have a number of other historical videos and other information videos that we could go get into. Like, let's say a railroad signal, New York Central Railroad education documentary. So I'm going to go see what this is. I'm going to go check this one out. And if this is good as well, I'm going to bookmark that as well. And that will give us enough watching for at least another half hour, 45 minutes.
High in a place of honor among the industries that make America great stand the railroads of this country. Performing one of the most magnificent industrial operations in the world, the railroads bring men and machinery together to help build our country's prosperity. The skill of countless engineers and the product.
Well, as you can see, this is an old documentary, a very old 1948. You can tell by the sound and everything. And I think just because of the age of the documentary itself, this makes it worthwhile to look at and to add to the library. And what we have here, all of a sudden now, as we look at this, we've got now, here's it came from on the channel Ella 73 TV2. And we know, so over here we have the Great Railroad at Work, 1942 American. And so there you go. That's the full title. That's the full title there. And it's by the same person. We see more by the same person. That on this channel here, we're going to have a fairly good amount of history. So I'm going to copy this location and add it to my library list, and I'm going to put railroad history. Now, one of the things that's extremely important when you're doing any type of research work is your note-taking. If your note-taking is poor, then everything else is going to be affected down the road. So this is something that's extremely important, and you need to really develop a good note-taking system in order to really advance your library research skills. So that's it for this segment. The next segment we will continue on as I'm going to continue on watching through all these documentaries, and I'll pick out segments that that can be done, that should be done for this documentary series. It shows the way we pull out the physics and engineering and other areas as well, just the way we did with Adventures in the Library when we were looking at words from the dictionary. We can do the same thing here. So this is how this sort of connects, that we can go from one point in one point of interest in the research to a whole variety of points of interest throughout the whole entire subject, and then we can go into other subjects as well. So, but right now we're going to stick with trains and physics and engineering. So we'll see you in the next segment.